Jay, yo, this is good.
Yeah, I bought a case of that before.
Woo!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back in the North Bay Memorial Gardens from North Bay, Ontario. The North Bay Battalion and the Sarnia Sting in their second and final meeting of the year. These two teams played a week ago, and Sarnia dominated 10-2. Back on home ice, North Bay looks for revenge tonight. They're in their alternate uniforms, as here's Nelson to get us started. Pass ahead finds Van Steetzel. Early look. That shot was blocked in front of Nick Serzicha. Here goes Fisher for the Sting. Lukas Fisher dropping that back. Here's Doucette. Doucette to the point. O'Mary. O'Mary moves in, shoots. It's off the leg. Got it back. It's right easily into the glove of Steven Sentis, and he holds on to that. Face off to the right side of the goal here. Taken back by the Sting. Here's O'Mary shooting. Walker save, and it just ricocheted over the goal. Here's Mathurin. Looking up ice, Wakely finding help in Romani. Here's Romani down the right side to the middle, off the post. He had Serzicha beat. Has it again, Van Steetzel to Mathurin. Wakely stopped. Rebound, and Serzicha was swimming in the net. Schwint trying to get it out. Sting give it away. Romani, that missed the net wide. Here's Doucette for Schwint, not out. Romani to the goal, backhands that wide of the mark. Sent off the board to back down. This will be no icing, as here's Vailmanis back to collect. No score almost halfway through the first. Here's Theron. Up and to Wakely. He has an open lane. He's in! And he's knocked off the puck by McDonald. Belak to Young. Mitch Young has a man behind the D. It's Marko Sijic. And he's back to collect it. Penalty on the play going to the Sting. Vailmanis ahead to Theron. Here's Theron. Right side down the middle. Shooting it. Off the leg and into the corner. Theron with it again. Vailmanis is stopped. Huge save in the splits by Nick Serzicha. We stay scoreless halfway through the first. Face-off coming here, right side of the goal. North Bay to the first power play of the night. Draw one back. Here's Christopoulos. That wouldn't go. Vailmanis. Christopoulos. Hurt to Way. Way sends it back in. Chased around here by the Sting. It's picked up by Ride. Off for Arnsby. Here's Ride. Up ahead for Vailmanis. 2-on-1. Vailmanis. He's stopped by Serzicha. Looking to the front again. Battalion have had some good looks this period. Vailmanis. That goes wide. Hurt. Up ahead, here's Carter Kostic. He has speed. He's in. Fakes and shoots, and a good save made. Way back to the point. Here's Kadjovic. He'll move in and shoot. Save made, and it's bounced away from Cooper Way as Steven Sentis will dive on that and hold on for a faceoff. Big save in the butterfly. The Sting unable to elevate that puck. Good chance to score first, but better save by Steven Sentis. Here's Nelson up ahead for Van Steensel. That's turned over, but has that back ahead through the middle. Romani, left side and in. He's stopped by Serzicha. Bouncer in the paint. It's set just wide. Doucette fed that out front. McDonald is there to clear, and that will be icing. 7:13 to go, first period. No scoring. It's the Sting and the Battalion. Second and final meeting of the year. Sarnia pretty much locked in for a playoff spot this year the way they're playing. 13-4-2 on the year. What a season, the best that we've seen from the Sarnia lineup. Here's Tyson Doucette. He'll step in with speed. Doucette to the backhand. He scores! Tyson Doucette gets the Sting on the board first on the road here from North Bay. It's Doucette with goal number 10 on the season, and the Sting open the scoring. Steven Sentis absolutely fooled on this forehand, backhand, weave from left to right move, and it's the Sting on the board first here tonight. Face off one back for the Sting. Young to Moses. Taylin Moses is inside, dropping that back for Young. Young couldn't get to the goal with it. Here's Romani. Sent ahead, Van Steetzel, 2-on-1 with Wakely. That deflects, and the save made by Serzicha. Rebound backhanded just wide. They still have it. Good pressure by the Battalion. Nelson to Romani. Here's Mathurin. That's blocked. Romani stopped by Serzicha. Sting have it back. Here's Wainwright. 3 to go in this first period. 1-0 Sting. Sent it around. It's picked up by Mathurin. Mathurin being chased by the Sting. He'll look up ice with it. Pass finds Hertel. Here comes Hertel with speed. In on goal. That's blocked. And now Fisher with it. Under 2 to play here in the first. 1-0 Sting. Pass for Lomanak. Drops it back. Here's Hall. Backhand to forehand. It slid through the paint wide. Here's Hertel. Step in on goal. Hertel with speed. Down the right side. He's stopped by Serzicha. 3 seconds to go in the period. It's 1-0 Sarnia after 1 here tonight from North Bay.
She might come sooner, I don't know yet.
Shot to go are 9-7 North Bay after 1. It's 1-0 Sarnia. The hits are 4-2 Sting. Faceoffs 4-2 Battalion. Power plays 0 for 1 North Bay. Sarnia hasn't had one. It's 1-0 Sting after 1. Welcome into period 2. Here's Nelson. That's turned over to Schwint. Schwint, early chance for the Sting. They'll move in. Drop pass for Doucette. That just missed him. Wakely comes back with it. 1-0 Sarnia after 1. Van Steitzel ahead to Wakely. Penalty on the play. It's going to the Sting. North Bay back to the power play. They're 0 for 1. Face off here, left side of the Sting goal. Serzicha holding the fort so far. Here's Young. Young sends it in. Around the boards it goes. Carter Kostic is to it. Kostic to the net. Couldn't get that shot. Nelson. Here's Romani. He'll send it in. Young. McDonald. Here's Young. Young looking back. He'll drop for McDonald in front. Good save made by DiVincentis. Pass in front. That just missed help. It's picked up by Romani. And here come the Battalion. Down the right side, in on goal. That deflected, but Serzicha made the save. Romani's been deadly tonight. Mathurin, Wakely, that's blocked. Sting took it away, but it's sent back into the corner. Picked up by the Battalion. 20 seconds left on the power play. That's given away, and now Carter Kostic is ahead with it. Kostic trying to step through. Mathurin with it back to Romani. Up the left side, Nathan O'Mary trying to get back. Romani, what a save made by Serzicha. From left to right, and he makes another dazzling stop, getting the glove up. Here's Kai Schwint. Schwint with speed. He'll step in. Kai Schwint, backhander, fought off. Mathurin picks it up here, looks ahead. 6 got in the middle period. It's 1-0 Sting. Romani bring it in here. Looking down low from behind out front. There's Wakely. It's blocked. Sicic to Schwint. Schwint looks back. To Sicic, penalty on the play. It's going to the Sting. North Bay back to the power play. They're 0 for 2 in the game. They trail 1-0 to the Sarnia Sting here tonight. Sting absolutely routed this team last week, 10-2. Tonight, not the same story. Yeah, it was definitely an off night for the North Bay Battalion. Everything did not go their way. It went Sarnia's way, and tonight it's only 1-0, so this could go either way still. Here's Kadjovic for Doucette. Back for Kadjovic. Trying to get that back for Doucette. Doucette with the goal. It came back in the first. Nice one for him to put his team ahead, and that's where we are still to this point. Sting send it in. They'll chase it down. A minute left to go on the North Bay power play. DiVincentis elects to hold on for a face-off. Following this, the final stream of the night, it'll be the Cornwall Colts at the Saginaw Spirit. Cornwall and Sarnia fighting for top spot right now. They are unreal this year. Kadjovic moves in and shoots, and a good save made. Kostic back. Here's Mast. Couldn't get the shot in on goal. That's Hurt. Taking it away, and here's Huey Hurt for Sarnia. Hurt moves in and shoots. Saved by DiVincentis. It's right to his chest. Christopoulos kept in by Carson Hall. Hall chips that back for Kadjovic. Giving that away to Romani, and here comes Romani. To the middle of the ice, now up the right side. Romani to the net, winding and firing, and a good save made by Serzica. Bouncer in the paint, Fisher had it back, that's all Van Stietzel. Here's Sitchich for Carter Kostic. Kostic sends that down. Sent in and around the board to go. Here's Ride. And his pass finds Wakely. The middle of the ice, 7.5 to go, middle period. It's 1-0 Sting. Here's the shot handled. Rebound doesn't go. Third chance just goes wide. Wainwright. Here's Nathan O'Mary. The Sting have been on their heels this period, but holding a 1-0 lead. Wainwright goes to the net. Backhander fought off. It's picked up. Fisher's blocked. Has it again. Stopped. Rebound. They whack away. Wainwright back for Moses. Moses centers it over. Nobody was there. Here's Hertel. In the corner, fed ahead for Wakely. Wakely cut off the puck that time. Moses moves in. Dalen Moses, it's sent back out. Young will chase it down. Young. Here's Hertel and right back into the North Bay zone. That's Brown trying to find it against Prossinen, and that's turned over to Nelson. Penalty on the play going to the Sting. Doucette touches up. The final 2 minutes of this period will be on the penalty kill. Still 1-0 Sting this far from North Bay tonight. Standings are tight. The playoffs are on the way. Both these teams trying to get it going. The third down low. Good save made by Serzic on that feed. Here's McDonald just out. The third back to it again. Sitchich was defending on it. Now Arnsby moves in. McDonald took that back to Schwent, and they clear it out and down the ice. 1:20 to go on the power play. Nelson off the boards ahead. There's Velmanis with speed through center. Now left side to the middle. One-timer, good save made by Serzica. Here is Marco Sitchich, and here come the Sting. Sitchich down low, got the shot away. It's handled by Divincentis. Velmanis turning that back. Here's Schwent. Gave that away to Nelson. 20 seconds left on in the power play and in the period. Here's Arnsby, shut down by Serzica. Nice Schwent with it to the middle of the ice, and Schwent will just send it back in, down and around, and that'll end the second. 1-0 Sting after 2. Very tight game tonight between the Sarnia Sting and the North Bay Battalion. 1-0 through 40 minutes. Shots to go in the game are 19-14 North Bay. It's 1-0 Sarnia after 2. The hits are 8-7 North Bay. Face off 6-5 North Bay. 0 for 4 on the power play. Sarnia has an ad one. 1-0 Sting after 2. Welcome into period 3 here tonight. Sarnia Sting with a 1-0 lead into the final period of play from North Bay. Face off 1. The Sting will send it in. He'll chase it down around the board that goes. Picked up by Van Stietzel. Schwent took that back. Doucette stepping in. Here's Romani. He's had his chances tonight, but hasn't been able to beat Nick Serzica. 2 gone in the third. Here's Fisher up ahead for Schwent. Kai Schwent with speed. All he's got. Steps by. Shoots. Scores! Kai Schwent puts Sarnia ahead. 2-0 here in the third early. A nice rip down the right side. He'll scream in and beat the blocker side of Divincentis. And it's 2-0 Sting. Beautiful shot, beautiful release. Kai Schwent's been phenomenal this year and shows again why he is this year. Draw 1, here's Nelson to Van Stietzel. So 2-0 early here in the third now. Some insurance for the Sarnia Sting. It's been 1-0 all night. Pass to Van Stietzel, stop. Rebound, what a save. Nick Serzica from left to right again. Here's Doucette, might be a 2-on-1. Doucette shoots, it's fanned on. Slides in behind the goal. Mathurin sent ahead to Van Stietzel. Past 5 gone here in the third period. 2-0 Sting. Sting trying to get it back. Up the board side, back in down low. Here's Sitchich for Schwent. He has a goal here in the third. He comes in again. Schwent fans on it. Mathurin to Van Stietzel. As here's Romani. And he comes right side looking to the middle. Romani centers, Nelson, here's Van Stietzel, he's stopped by Serzica. Pilak to Schwent. 11.5 to go. Schwent drops it back, here's Pilak. Off the toe of Divincentis. Nelson. Velmanis. Here's Arnsby. Right side, turning it over to Way, but recollecting it there. Young. Gave that away to Pilak, he'll turn it over Arnsby. Arnsby to the net, he scores! finally supping the chair about for the North Bay Battalion as they get on the board. It's 2-1. So a big goal for Arnsby, and the shutout bid is gone for Nick Serzicha. And doesn't that 2-0 goal look huge now for the Sarnia Sting, as it's now 2-1 with 9:33 to go. Round one, here's Young up ahead for Felak. Jack Felak turned back one more time. Here's Steeran. Arnsby to tie it! He's stopped by Serzicha. Absolutely robbed him up top. Here's Cooper Way to respond. Shoots! Stopped by DiVincentis. Felak with it to the goal. That's stopped by DiVincentis. They whack away. He'll play that down to Christopoulos. Kept in by Way. Theron down low in the corner. Taken back by Way one more time. Here's Vilmanis. 6 to go. 2-1 Sting. Vilmanis right side and in. Centers. Arnsby again stopped. They touch up. Power play North Bay. Mitch Young heads off the Battalion back to the power play. 2-1 with 5:30 to go. 5th power play of the night for the Battalion. They're 0 for 4. Pass missing Wainwright. Romani down low. Wakely scores! They've tied it! Wakely with a power play goal. It's 2-2. So Jalen Wakely gets the goal. It's his 5th on the season, and this game is even at 2 apiece. Well, silence from the Sarnia fans in the building here now as a 2-0 lead slips away here in the 3rd period. Save made by Serzicha. Rebound, bouncing right in the paint. That could have been trouble. And they score! It is trouble! It's 3-2 North Bay. They take the lead. Anthony Romani. He's had chances all night, and he gets rewarded finally to put his team in front. 3 in a row late in this 3rd period. And now the Sarnia Sting will be tested late. Oh, this is not what you want if you're the Sarnia Sting, and Cornwall is right on your tail. Romani gave that away to Moses. Here's Romani, sent ahead to Van Steetzel. Taking back, that's Brown going after it. And here come the Sarnia Sting. Ryan Brown to the goal. And he just missed the tap and feeds it in front. That just missed. Even sent his hold on. Under 2 to go regulation time. 3-2 North Bay. It was 2-0 Sting, but North Bay with 3 goals in this 3rd period to take the lead. That's where we stand. Here's the draw. One back by the Sting. Here's Kadjevic. Moves in, circles back, now shoots. Save made by DiVincentis. Has it again. Goes to the net. That was fed to the front, and DiVincentis covers. Sarnia Sting running out of time tonight. They were the better team, but sloppy work late cost them. It's 3-2 in the final minute. Drawn one back, picked up by Nielsen in the corner with it. Sting challenge him there. Nielsen. Sting trying to get it. Mathern ahead to Wakely. Time running out, down to 20 seconds. Here's Wakely. Cut to the corner by Hurt. As here's a pass that finds Sitchich. He was taken down on the play. Looked at the official, no call. Vilmanis gets it right back in. Sting looked to get it back ahead. Doucette. Here's Tyson Doucette with 3 seconds left. Doucette breaks to the net. Can't get the shot, and North Bay comes away with the victory. Here's a nice 3-2. And a huge comeback in the 3rd. Well, the North Bay Battalion come out on top, and Cornwall, who's chasing Sarnia, will have a chance to catch them now as the Sting fall in regulation time. 3-2 tonight. A 3-goal 3rd for the Battalion puts them in the win call.